Hey guys, it's Studio KL. How you going? I want to make a quick video, and I just want to show you guys a few things that I've been making, what I've been reading, and that sort of thing. So let's get into it. So I think I made a video a while ago, maybe. I'm not even sure. March, I believe. It may have been March. I was showing you guys some material, fabric. Yes, I was showing you guys some fabric, and I wanted to make some things with it, and I'm going to show you guys what I made with it. So, yes, let's do that. Sorry. Yeah, I'm just kind of like, I've had a busy day, and I need to keep doing things, so I'm all kind of, but I just wanted to do this video really quickly, and getting nervous, so I'm just gonna hide for a moment. Okay, and I can also give you guys like an update on things as well. So, what did I make? Okay, well, I might even stand up to show you guys this, so just one second. Okay, so that's the bag that I made. It's got headphones in it, my cool headphones. So that's my headphone bag. Pretty cool. That's a laptop charger case type or little pocket thing. They're just, I don't know what you call them, case, pocket, I'm not sure. Do you like my human? Hi. Okay, yeah, so yeah, that's that. Pretty basic stuff, really. These things, I made 3 of these. I'll show you guys. One's red, one's yellow, and one is blue. These are to keep our phone chargers in and stuff like that, so that works pretty well. And these, everything, all these little bags all have little strings and stuff attached because they all sit on hooks. This kind of feels weird because it's like, hi, this is my body. Okay, and this is a mobile phone. I might even sit down here. I just feel too weird not, my face is missing. Yeah, so this is a phone case. I made 3. One is a green one. It's like a velvet, I think so. Yeah, dark green velvet thing. Yeah, so that's those for my phone. And then this is the a laptop case that I made. All these are my own design as well, and I mean, pretty easy design, admittedly, but yes, yeah, I was sick for 2 days, I think, and I just sat down with my sewing machine and I just got to it, and just scribbled out my little designs, did some measuring, and yeah, it went really well. Pretty happy with everything. Okay, and then my partner, she liked my laptop case, so she was like, I want one. So we went to the store, like a craft store thing, and I got her to pick out some material, and I'm nervous, and yeah, I'm kind of like, I'm sorry. I just get freaked out by this, okay? The whole camera and the thing, it's just like, wow. Anyway, chill. I'll have another drink of water, and that will get my zen back. Pretty cool. Alright, so yeah, this is what she chose. She's a real science kind of person, and she works in a lab, so she found some fabric that she really liked. I was really surprised by her choice, and I don't know why I was surprised. I was just kind of expecting her to get something, I don't know, maybe stripes or checks or something. I don't know, just something normal, pretty standard. But she actually found this. Let me try to get this the right way. Yeah, so it's got all these like things that you would use in like a little lab. I think this is more like for medicine and stuff, but it's okay. We got heaps of it because I didn't do any measuring. Wow, dust. I'm not sure what that is. It can't be dust. Don't know. Why can't it be dust? Because I dusted yesterday, and there cannot be that much dust here. Anyway, getting back to it. Yeah, so I didn't have time to do measuring, so just got heaps of it, and if I make a mistake, then I'll have heaps of stuff to work with as well. Okay, so that's what I've been doing craft-wise, and then the current project, I'm working on is an old project that I started not last winter, the winter before. So it's kind of been sitting in my cupboard and it's been like, please finish me. So I was like, it's just coming up to winter now, and that's why I'm kind of like all rugged up and stuff, because it's freezing all the time and it's just way too cold. Anyway, yeah, so I thought, okay, it's coming up to winter. I'm going to finish this project, do it justice. Yeah, so it's a little teddy bear that I knitted, and then I very quickly, I think I was over the whole knitting thing, I was over the project, I just quickly knitted it up, or joined it up, and I didn't actually know what I was doing. So it's actually quite a rough job. So I've got it out and I was never happy with it, so I just kind of put it away, and I was like, okay, when I'm back in the zone of this thing, I'm going to do it. So in the zone, and I'm redoing it, and it's coming up really, really good. I was like YouTubing, I spent like an hour like YouTubing how to join seams in knitting garments and toys and all sorts of things. So it was really interesting. Yeah, it was kind of like the FlossTube channel, but knitting stuff. Anyway, yeah, so that was really cool, and I learnt a lot, and I had to do a lot of practice runs and made a lot of mistakes, but I got there in the end, and now I'm almost finished, but I've actually run out of stuffing, so I can't stuff the teddy. So tonight is one of my jobs. I need to quickly run into the town, quickly get stuffing, come back home, and then be like, yay, I had time to actually do some crafts. So that would be really, really cool if I could do that. So what am I reading? I'm meant to be reading this, which is, as you can see, how hot is that guy? All he needs is the cool sunnies, and he just, Anyway, okay, yeah, so this guy, Stellan, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. I think he's Russian. It's really well written, and I don't know how, I mean, I'm not sure who wrote this, but it would have taken a very, very long time. You know, and it would blow my mind if this guy wrote this in like a year or 2 years, because it's just huge. It's a huge amount of writing. Anyway, yeah, and it's all like, you know, historical, where am I going with this? Historical research, and it's all kind of really, really involved. And all I've read is up to page 11, and pretty much haven't got back to it. I guess it's not kind of my book in that way. It is really interesting because you get to learn about this guy who was a henchman, I think, and he just turned out to be this really, really nasty guy that just kind of killed people, and like formed gangs and blew things up, blew people up, blew horses up, and I don't know, he just kind of mastermind. I think he was like a mastermind kind of guy who didn't have sunglasses, probably because they weren't invented at that time. I'm really nervous. God, so nervous. Anyway, I want to wrap this up quickly, so you can keep browsing on YouTube. Yeah, because it's annoying when people overtalk, you know. Anyway, there's a few photos and stuff. Like, this guy really did his research on this book, and good for him. Talking about that, yeah, so, wait, before I change topic. Okay, yeah, so good book. Probably won't read it very much. Interesting if you want to learn about this guy, and I'm not sure what else it's really interesting for. Yeah, bad guy life story, pretty much. Yeah, cool. And probably good also for one of my characters in my novel, because she's kind of, you know, like mastermind and henchman kind of person. Yes, and then the other thing that I actually am really reading as such is The Secret Garden. I do know the author's name, I just cannot remember, and it's one of those really unique names. It's really awesome. Can't remember it, but you know what I'm talking about. You do, because it's just so popular, and I have complete faith that you know exactly what I'm talking about. And plus it was like a movie when I was a kid, I think. I remember watching it as a kid and just going, wow, that's so cool. Listening to that at night time, just to kind of relax my brain, I guess. I'm not sure, just to kind of calm, and then I can actually sleep. So I just put my headphones on, put that audiobook on. It's just on YouTube. Go YouTube. Thank you for audiobooks. Yeah, and then I just fall asleep and it's bliss. Yay. And it's really good, actually. It's really, really interesting. And I knew that this author was a great writer, like right from the first scene, not even that, like first paragraph, and I was like, yep, this person can definitely write. And it was really, really interesting. I liked the character, her main character, and everything that goes on in the story. It's just fantastic. I'm not even sure how far I am into the novel, but yeah, I'm on to part 2 of that audiobook, so I'm kind of maybe heading towards the middle point. I'm not sure, but yes. Now, the other thing I was going to talk about was writing groups. Writing groups, yes. I was, because okay, I've got so many groups. I've got my Google Plus writing thing, which I'm not really into anymore. I'm just not really digging it, unfortunately, and I'm so sorry to anybody that is watching this that would normally read my blog and kind of follow me on the Google Plus community for writers and stuff. So sorry, just kind of not digging it. I'm just not getting I don't know, like I kind of joined it with these expectations of getting some feedback and stuff like that, but because I don't actually put my novel online, then obviously it's a bit hard to get feedback and stuff like that. But I don't know, it just wasn't, it's just not happening the way I kind of hoped it would be happening. So yeah, kind of lost a bit of interest. I am still interested and I still want to support all these really cool people. Sorry. Yeah, I still want to support all those cool people and those cool writers, definitely. But yes, so I kind of moved on, and then I went in search in the real world for real writing groups with real people and all of that, and I found one, and it was kind of a disaster. Like, I went there and I was super nervous. I went with my friend, my writing friend, and you know, I was kind of nervous and like, but actually the writing group, like the writing group itself, they were really cool people and they were really good at writing, but the person that was kind of like the leader of this group, which was weird for me anyway, you don't need leader and like, you know, the person in charge. You're all writers and you just write and you want to talk about it and discuss it. So this guy who was the leader, he pretty much just overruled everything. And at one point I wanted to make a comment or start like this discussion or something, and he was just like, no. Like that, like the actual finger. He was like, no. And he looked at me and I was like, what? Like, what's your deal? And I was wearing glasses, so he probably wasn't even sure if I even saw that, so I'm not sure. But yeah, he was really rude and just like really bossy, and people just could not talk unless he allowed them to talk. It was weird. I didn't get that, and it was just the strangest writing group I've ever been in. And I've been in a lot of writing groups, especially when I was in uni. Different subjects, you know, every subject I studied writing. I did a degree in creative writing. Anyway, yeah, so throughout the years, every single subject, you'd have different writers, different people, and everybody would always have that, you know, the little group, the little writing group kind of thing. And absolutely no way, never did anybody at any stage say, no, you cannot talk, no, you cannot make a comment, no, 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 because it's this person's turn, now it's this person's turn, and I just didn't get it. So I was just like, wow, like I've never seen this before. Don't like it. Why don't you just... I just felt like saying to him, get out. We do not need you. Stop telling me what to do. I hate it when people just kind of do that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a pretty reserved person, but when I have a comment or when I feel like I really need to say something to this person or to a person or whatever, I want the freedom to be able to say that and not just be like, no, like, you do not say that. You didn't say that to me. Back off. I don't know. Anyway, angsty, you know, it gets me angsty and all kind of like, rah. But, so I left that writing group and I was feeling really confused, and my friend who has a fear of lifts, of, elevators, she kind of freaked out because she was in a elevator and it was moving and we were enclosed, and that kind of happened as well. So it was a bit of a weird hour, 2 hours, I'm not sure, but the whole thing was just like, whoa, what's going on? Anyway, so I didn't lose my trust in writing groups. I went and found another one which was probably more suitable to me anyway, which is basically a group of writers that are all working on their first novel, like myself, and it was really chill. I just went there by myself. I braved it. It was a rainy night. I was in the city, just doing my walking thing, and got there and just went like, oh, hi, you know, is this a writing group? They're like, yeah, whatever, come in. So that was cool. There was like drinks, like wine, beer, and chips, and just lots of people with lots of writing, and all they all had their little bits of their novel. I'm trying to say this correctly because I'm really, really nervous. Yeah, and they all had their little bit of novel, little extract of their novel. That's the word I'm trying to find. Thank you. Yeah, with them, and everybody else had already done all their editing on that in the past week. And then it was just like kind of like a fine comb over it, or fine tooth comb over it, which is, I know it's a media term, but I apply that to writing as well. And yeah, everybody just sort of went through it and went, you know, just had a general discussion about each person's work. It was really respectful, and there was nobody telling me, no, I cannot make a comment. Yes. Plus. And yeah, it was just really good. So, and then I think later on, after that, they went out for dinner. I don't know. Yeah, they just went out to dinner, and that was really cool, but I had to work the next day and had to be up bright and early, so obviously I had to quickly run home and hit the hay, and I think I've been talking for 20 minutes, so I'm going to kind of wrap this up quickly. But yes, so now I'm kind of committed myself to that writing group, and I'm really excited because I need to, one, find time to print out some of my novel, and two, edit it and then send it off and all of that. And it's kind of exciting. It's putting pressure on my characters. It's putting pressure on my characters to kind of live up to this brilliant performance thing that they need to be doing. That didn't make sense, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's good. It does put pressure on them, and interestingly enough, you know, they are starting to pull their weight. The ones that have been slacking off, they've been like, oh man, I better get on with this, you know, I want to do my thing in this novel, yeah? So I'm like, well, if you want to do it, then you better hurry up and get on with it, because it's happening now, okay? Yeah, so that's happening, and I think that's about it. Can't think of anything to say now. No, I can't, actually. Cannot think of anything else to add. So I think I'm just going to leave it there. Mental blank. yeah, so once I get time again, I can sort of get back into this thing. I've been having a lot of things happening, like a lot of things that are just kind of making it difficult to sit down and have time to actually do some things that I wanted to do. So yeah, anyway, it doesn't matter, it's all good. Anyway, I will leave it here. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment. I really like comments, so please leave a comment. I'll really be happy about that. Okay guys, and I will see you again in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!